Hi, sixth period. Oh, that hair looks funny. I'm sorry that I cannot be here today. Let me just go over a few things for you. First of all, did you do blog 3? I saw that maybe 1 or 2 of you did. So here's just a reminder of how to look at your calendar. Okay, it's in School Loop. It says blog 3 due today. And then if you notice over here, Friday, the letter that you're going to work on while I'm gone is due. Okay, but first I want you to spend 20 minutes making sure blog 3 is posted. Let me take you back to your Google Classroom. Here's your Google Classroom. Remember, you go to About, you scroll down, you go to Community Action Project. You go here to Step 3. That's where we were. Friday, you guys had some wonderful discussions. Excuse me with this. Remove that. Friday, you had some great discussions. Here it explains blog 3 right here, right? It explains it right here. Use the outline first. Write about your process that you had on Friday. Click here to open up your outline. And then it says, make a copy. Make a copy. File. Go down here. Make a copy. Name it blog 3. Okay. And then save it. Okay. And then start writing your blog, your outline. The title can be blog 3 or the title can be I got my project or now I know or whatever. It is a reflection. Your main idea should be something about saying my group and I have decided to do such and such and such, or my group and I thought about doing this, this, and this, but we have decided on this. And then give me some examples. Okay, work it through. Put some examples. Explain it to your reader. You're about to do something big. Explain to them your vision and any thoughts you have about it. It's a reflection. And then make a conclusion. When you're done with that, go to blogger.com. Blogger.com. Your blog should show up right there. Click on it when you're done with your outline. Type in your thing, your title, the best project ever, the best project idea ever, whatever it is. And you're typing it in. You go in here and you type in your, from your outline, type in everything here. Publish it. Great. Share it. I want you to share it. I just canceled it because it's just a scratch. Now go to View Blog. View Blog. You see this up here? It has to say blogspot.com. That's the URL I need. I need that one. No other URL. The one that says blogspot.com. And then you get that URL, copy it, Control C, or some people do a right click, copy, okay? And then you go back to your website and you can log it in right here, okay? The date, what period, type your name, what's the format, and post the URL, okay? That should take you no more than 20 minutes because I want you working on your letter because I won't be here on Wednesday either. And Friday it's going to be due. So let me go to today's, the majority of today's class should be spent doing. And you're in the library, so you need to focus. So we're going to go back to Google Classroom. Go to Stream. Here it is. I'm going to move myself down here. Unit assessment, write a letter to a congressperson. I thought I posted some more links. I did, and I put them in the wrong place. Okay, these links here, I'm going to move them right now to right here. Okay? I will move them right now. So what you're first going to do is open this. Edit, Congress, Control, copy. Thank you for your patience. I'm putting in a link here, Control V. Add. Oops, I got to move myself. Add. And then also, I gave an example of a letter. Control copy. So you have two different types of letters. Control V, add, save. Okay, there we go. Now, I'm going to open up this, and you can do it with me if you want. I'm going to open your assessment. Okay, click here and open the Congress assignment. I went over this on Friday, but here we go again. Write a letter addressing a problem and proposing a solution to one of these government representatives in Congress for California. Please read this. Notice the prompt. After researching, that's what you're going to do. Some researching and writing your outline today. Okay? Requirements. Outline, outline, outline. Okay, it's okay if we type our final letter, the final one on Friday. But you should have an outline and a decent draft. Evidence, evidence, evidence. Due November 6th. That's Friday. Okay? Now, here's a couple things. Here is the example. Here's part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. This is your outline you can follow. Now, this page is the one that's going to help you the most, because right now you're like, what the heck problem am I going to write about? Look at all these different topics. And if you have a different topic, you could put it up. Immigration, economy, energy independence, homeland security, veterans, wasteful spending, healthcare, gun control, recycling, any of these things. Fuel efficient cars, civil rights, college affordable. You can pick any of these topics or some other topic you want. Here are links to the representatives and the senator, to Sam Farr and our senators. And there you can look up and see sort of their viewpoints on things. Okay, so pick a topic that you want to address, a problem you want to address. And if you already have a solution, great. Otherwise, you might want to go now to your Congress link. And if you notice here, it says current legislation. That means laws, bills that have been proposed. Maybe you want to convince Sam Farr or Dianne Feinstein or Barbara Boxer to vote yes or no on something. Maybe you want to do it on immigration. In this search bar here, you can search all the current legislation that this current Congress is looking at. Let's do immigration. Let's see what comes up. Now, some of these are really legalese, like meaning deep. So resolutions are not quite laws. They're just things that they want enacted. Like it could be something like National African Immigrant Heritage Month. Okay, that's a little different than an actual bill. But that's an interesting one, right? Should we have an Immigrant Heritage Month? Congress has to vote on that. Do you want your congressperson to vote on that? Here's a Senate. Remember the S stands for Senate, the H stands for House of Representatives. Senate Bill 52. A bill to close the loophole that allowed 9/11 hijackers to obtain credit cards from United States banks that finance their terrorist activities to ensure that illegal immigrants cannot obtain. Now you'd have to go and read it to see if you agree or not with it. And here, this gray part tells you the tracker. It's been introduced. Remember you did the steps of how a bill becomes a law? It has not passed the Senate. It has not passed the House. It's not to the President. It hasn't become law. It's been introduced. Do you want to get in there and tell one of our reps or senators how to vote? Let's see. Here's another one. So that's, and this is just some. Liberian refugee immigration. To prohibit an alien who is not in a lawful immigration status from being eligible for post-secondary education benefits. Look at how many. And this is just the first page. So you can pick one. Or you go back. Maybe you want to do it on, what's a topic? What's a good topic for laws? I did immigration. I want to give them one more example. College tuition. Let's see. Oh, PACT, Protecting All College Tuition Act of 2015. There's one right there. HR bill, it's been introduced. Do you want to say your opinion on how you want Sam Farr to vote? Why don't you open it up? And you can also tell the sponsor. This is R means Republican. A Republican from New York. Right here. That's the person who introduced it. Sponsor, Democrat from Hawaii. Pell Grant Cost of Tuition Adjustment Act. A lot of you are going to be filling out asking for Pell Grants. this is something to adjust. So maybe you want to open it. Okay? So to open the bill, you can click there. And you're going to see a lot of legalese. Meaning, whoa. You can listen to it. You can get a bill summary. Okay? That might be your best bet. Now, just because the two examples I put on here were college tuition and immigration, I don't want to see everyone write a letter about college tuition and immigration. Please, if you remember right back to this page, there's a lot of things. And there's more things that you might want to talk about. Is there anything on here about gang violence? Or even about prison? Or something that you can think of? I love this, fuel efficient cars. Pick a topic, and like I said, if you put it in here, right here, you will find some kind of bill, and then you can go to Sam Farr's page or Dianne Feinstein's page or Ira Boxer's page, and you can see how they feel about it already. So if they already say they are going to vote for it, you can encourage them, yes, please, this is why it helps me. So now I'm going to go back to your Google Classroom, and there's this other link. That is an example of a letter, but also in here is your example of a letter. Introduce yourself, your age, explain the problems, explain what you think to solve it. Sum up your concerns. Sincerely yours. Now this part 2, is where I want you to have some evidence. If you're going to say I want you to vote for this, that means you have to go research something about immigration that helps back up why it's important. If there's something you're going to do about college tuition, you go research how will this benefit society. What are the statistics you can say, whether it be how much prices have increased or how many kids can't afford it, whatever it is. Go find some evidence and back it up. Okay? And if you like, here is another example letter right here on this link. This is a long 12 minutes. I can't believe this. Okay. Another sample letter. You can use any of these sample letters. Remember, the part that I'm going to grade a lot, the most, is the facts. Did you do some research? Are you backing up? Are you sounding like you know what you talk about? Do you have some evidence to show that this is a problem? Okay? And it's very possible you can use this as part of your CAP, your Community Action Project. Maybe you're going to look up legislation that has something to do with your Community Action Project. So that's all the help I'm going to give you today. You also, I will give you one more help. You could just even Google sample letters to senators, and there's all kinds of sample letters. So I want the outline done today. Start working on your draft. Wednesday, you'll be able to write a pretty strong draft, be pretty much done. Friday, they'll be ready for submission when I come back. You guys get to show me all your wonderful work. Capiche? Capiche? Say hi to Mr. Christensen. Feel free to text me, email me. I'm available for any work tonight. I'll be on my computer. Google Hangout me, Google Plus me, whatever you got to do, you can do it. Remember, my number is 510-414-6282. Oaktown.